Hello friends and welcome to Wholesome Wednesday. I am so happy to have you here. Welcome, welcome. I feel like, well, first of all, Miso's having a great time with a receipt here in the back corner somewhere. And it's really cold and snowy today, which means that it is the perfect day to stay inside and be cozy and bake things. So, as requested by my partner, because today is his birthday, and my partner was like, I don't really want a birthday cake, but I do want chocolate lava cakes. So that's what we're doing today. And I've never made chocolate lava cakes before. I don't really know what I'm getting myself into, and I also realize now that I haven't prepared any of my ingredients, so we're gonna do that together. We got here our flour. We have here a pop-up Windows OneDrive window that I don't want. We have an egg. Look at him go. And I'm going to go get some chocolate chips and some powdered sugar. So I will be right back. But I can keep talking to you because now I finally have a mic that actually has a long cord and moves with me, and it's absolutely freaking incredible. Like, what a time to be alive. What is this, sushi rice? What is this doing in my baking box, dude? None of the fuck. Oh well. Oh, that's where my brown sugar is. Yo, that's dope. I love that for me. So today we're using the good shit. We're using 60% cacao bittersweet chocolate because it's good stuff. And what else do I need? I need a little smidgen of vanilla extract. That is why I am here. Vanilla. So, first things first, if I can get my little Pinterest thing to work, is we need to preheat our oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Ghirardelli is a great brand too. Okay, dude, once I started using Ghirardelli baking cocoa, I can't go back. Everything else just tastes like dog water to me. I can't believe I used to use off-brand cocoa powder. I can't. So this is actually a very sort of small recipe. It only makes 2 lava cakes. So it's really good if you don't want to make a ton and you need to, make something nice for yourself or someone else. Where's my butter? What are you doing, step butter? Sorry, we didn't need to go there. You're gonna need 4 tablespoons of butter for this recipe. So this is about, at least in the States, a typical stick of butter has 8 tablespoons, so you just need a half stick. Ghirardelli? I thought it was Ghirardelli, dude. I've had people pronounce it to me as Ghirardelli. Everything I know is wrong. It's fine. So I'm taking 2 ramekins here. It says here they're 175 milliliters or 6 ounces here, but I don't think that particularly matters. You just need tiny bowls, and we're gonna grease this really well. I'm using the half stick of butter that I am not designating for melting and mixing in this recipe. Just like get in there, you know? Just what I am also going to do is put a little bit of cocoa powder in here to help it unstick later once we're done baking. So I'm not doing anything super fancy here. I'm just taking a little bit of cocoa powder on a spoon, and I'm just gonna gently sprinkle it on there. Just like a little bit. And if it's not perfect, you know, that is what everything else in my life amounts to, so it's totally okay. I also need to get my powdered sugar. So I'm going back to my pantry and I'm gonna try looking for it again, even though I already looked for it. We're going back, team. Brown sugar, almond flour. Y'all, I just tipped my laptop onto the floor. Are things broken? Is stream still going? God, am I alone in this world? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put y'all back Don't mind me. We're doing a really great job today. I am so good at this job. I don't have powdered sugar. I thought I did. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna make my own powdered sugar. I can just put this normal cane sugar in a food processor and whip it around for a little bit. Allow me to very quickly get a kitchen scale. So guys, ooh, I'm real excited because I ordered things that I shouldn't have ordered off of Amazon Japan. So I'm getting a Pokemon Center exclusive Alcremie kitchen scale. What I'm going to do is, I have this little baking pan here. So I'm just gonna use this. Weighing this, and then I'm just gonna tare it so that it's at 0. And what I need now is 2 ounces of these dark chocolate chips. Okay, so that's 1.6 ounces. That's 2.1 ounces, that's fine. That's perfectly valid. And in addition to the Alcremie kitchen scale, I may or may not have gotten an additional $100 of Alcremie themed kitchen stuff like whisks and measuring spoons and spatulas and aprons and cooking mitts and ha 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 ha. Couldn't be me. So what we want to do right now is melt our chocolate and our butter together in the microwave until smooth. You can use a double boiler for this if you're feeling fancy, but I don't feel fancy, so I'm just gonna put this together and microwave it in 30-second intervals at 50% power until it's like all incorporated. 30 seconds, 50% power. I'm gonna sit here and watch this like a hawk just to make sure everything is okay. I definitely don't want any of my chocolate to burn. That would be awful. Just ahead of time, I am preparing my magic spatula. This is my favorite spatula because my mom gave it to me, and it has a list of conversions on the back, which is super, super convenient. So here it is after 30 seconds. I'm just gonna mix this up a little bit. And then I'm gonna go pop it back into the microwave until this is a whole ass, like, uniform chocolate sauce. We're just gonna gently stir that. Oof, and look at that. That's like a nice saucy boy. I have to powder this sugar. So team, what I'm going to do here is actually use a, I'm gonna use a, Mike! Why did you leave your random half-empty cup of ice water right on the counter, right under the cabinet where the door can open and hit it? I hate it here. So long story short, I just stepped in a lot of ice cubes because someone just left a random half cup of ice water on the counter where anyone could just knock it over. I'm malding, dude. Do you guys remember that Vine where this dude was like, someone left an ice cube on the ground and it melted and I stepped in it while wearing socks, and who the fuck wanna die? That's how I feel right now. Take a half cup of sugar and dump it into my little blender boy. I'm just using a mini personal one. I'm not whipping out my full-on food processor. And I'm going to powderize this and then measure out a half cup of it, because you're gonna end up with more powder sugar fluff than you use actual sugar. But as y'all can see, we have some beautiful powdered goodness over here. What we want here is to add a half cup of powdered sugar. Oh my god. It's stuck on there. But it's fine. I'm gonna tap it a little. That'll help loosen it up. I can open it. I can do anything. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. We got it. That was really hard. I wasn't expecting that to be that hard. There we go. And I'm just gonna slowly incorporate this. Just shaking it in a little bit at a time and mixing with my spatula. The next step after we incorporate our powdered sugar is to incorporate 1 egg and 1 egg yolk. One egg, but I just use my eggshells to separate out my whites. You just sort of pass it back and forth a few times and let the egg white drip down underneath. And then you're left with just the yolk. Ta-da! Look at us go. Baking is not a sprint, it's a marathon. You learn and you grow and you practice and you make things and you ruin things, and that's totally how it's supposed to be, and that's okay. All right, next up is adding our flour and our cocoa powder. So what we need is 3 tablespoons of flour, all-purpose flour, and a tablespoon of cocoa powder. So 1, I'm gonna give her a little mix before I add in the second one. 2, then 3. Once again, just a level one will do. Don't worry about, you know, how beautiful and heaped it is. And then we're gonna keep mixing. We're gonna want this all super well incorporated into one nice batter. So don't be afraid to mix kind of slowly here, because if you add your cocoa powder in one go like I did, you're gonna have clouds of cocoa going everywhere otherwise, and sometimes you don't want to be breathing straight chocolate. I mean, I do, which is why I make poor choices. Yeah, good shit. I think we are done with our batter. What I am going to do now is grab a random pan. Here. Let's grab this random pan, because it's the closest to me. And I'm gonna pop my ramekins in here because that'll make it easier to remove them and take them out of the oven. Oh, that's really good. Okay. And I'm just gonna go between the 2 ramekins and get them evenly filled up. You know, just dollop them in there. Spread it out a little and tap it up and down a couple times to help it sort of settle down. And we're gonna pop this in the oven for 13 minutes, okay? So we're gonna have some fun. And let's set a timer for 13 minutes. So something I didn't do today that you actually should do, I highly recommend that you do it, and I can have any culinary masters in the chat back me up on this. But if you add a little bit of espresso or espresso powder to your chocolate dishes, it makes them a lot richer and more flavorful. And so I don't have espresso powder, and I didn't make any really strong coffee. I don't have an espresso machine, but you can use very strong coffee, and you can just add a little bit to your stuff to really kick them up a notch. So we have 5 minutes left on the timer. I'm gonna look at our cake, and oh, daddy. Wow, she's thick. Oh, we've got a minute on this lava cake timer, guys. Are you ready? I hope I didn't overbake them. They're looking a little dry on top, but they're, but actually, no, it's gonna be okay, because do you see how this one is cracked right here? You can't really tell from the camera, but when you gently press down and you look under the cracks, it looks kind of wet. So the center is stiffer, and then the the edges are stiffer, and then the center, when I push my finger down, it just like jiggles a little. So I think we did okay, but now we have to let it cool for 2 minutes. So, lava cake time, time for lava cake. Because it's a little hot, and we're just gonna set our plate directly on top and flip her over. I'm just gonna tap it a little. Oh my God. Y'all see this shit? Oh my Lord. Okay, so I'm gonna center. I'm gonna flip. Okay guys, so my presentation's a little messy. There's a little bit on the edges, but this is her. This is it. Well, look at our lava cakes. I can't wait for them to try. Babe! I'm trying to figure out how to aesthetically arrange this. Hello! So I would be honored if you tried your birthday lava cake and told me how you felt about it.
I feel like we should get the like cutting into it on stream.
Yes, for sure. Hold on, move over, right in the middle here. Just, sure. You see. Let it focus, right, let it focus, let it focus. You got this.
We're focusing.
We're focusing.
We're focused.
Okay.
Relatively. All right, let's go. Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, that's lava-y.
Oh my God, it's so lava-y.
Is it too lava-y?
No.
Did I do it?
That's delicious. That's amazing. Look at that lava.
Okay guys, let's do it. Let's do a close-up since I'm here.
This is so good.
Hold on, moment of truth.
That's enough. I'm not listening to you.
Oh. I did that. Wow.